Yo. Alright. What is up, everybody? We're here, we're live, we're gonna be doing a bit of dino action. Maybe we'll do some other stuff if some people ask for it. I don't know. This is what we're doing now. Alright. So yeah, we last left off with this Dino-saurus here. What I remember. Should be down in the south end of Delta. I don't know what time of day it is on the server, but we're about to find out. Let's see, where we at? Yep, okay. That's about right. Okay, looks like we are not currently in the migration zone, and all the food has pretty much dried up. So it might not be super great for us to hang out right here. Are we prime already? Yeah, okay, we already hit our prime, so it doesn't really matter about the diets, but I like to keep diets for the buffs. Like I heard some raptors off in the distance. But yeah, we still haven't fought with this thing and proven it in any way. We've pretty much just been kind of chill with it. So there's like not really any migration zone around here. We'll just have to go and grab what food that we see. How many people's online right now? 244. Okay. Just past noon on the game clock time. What's up, Ivy May? How's it going? How's it going? Hello, hello. Welcome in. We're just getting started here. That being said, we don't really know what's up with the traffic flow of the area. I did hear some raptors. Not really sure exactly what they're getting into. Maybe we'll find some others of our kind. I don't know. I've not really seen any. I don't know if this is really a popular class. But we're down here because, yeah, these islands provide some pretty good protection from most predators. We can jump across a lot of them, and apparently this thing is a faster swimmer. I haven't had to put it to the test, but, it is recognized as like one of the fastest swimming land animals in the game, which is good to know. Yeah. There's some food around here, so we can just kind of chill here for a moment. See what happens. Might be a high traffic area. I don't know. But I don't see a whole lot of reason to go running off into the distance. We shouldn't have too much longer to go before we need to entomb. Yeah. We already picked up a percentage of growth there. I'd say probably about another day cycle or two. And in that much time, we'll probably end up with some combat at some point. I feel like I hear some smaller dinosaurs off in the distance. Ooh. Like I said, there'll be action. You don't get to play this game and there not be any action. It may seem chill being a herbivore, but don't worry. The problems come to you. You don't have to go looking for them. The problems, they'll find you. Oh, look, there's one right there. Freaking Rex. I don't know if you guys can see him. Here, he's right here. You guys see it with my mouse? right there. Huge, fully grown Rex. But we're laid down. We're not moving. We probably blend in with this rock pretty good. Yeah, he doesn't know that we're here. He doesn't know. It's good for us. We can't fight that thing. No freaking way. We might be able to outrun it, though. How fast are we? 41 kilometers an hour? Maybe. Not if he gets to jump on us, so we'll see. He might turn around and go back the other way. He might come back this way. No telling. We'll just have to kind of keep a situational awareness for him. Like I said, problems will find us. Alright? If we make it to 100% and get to live out our life cycle, color me surprised. Straight up. That's all I got to say on that. But this dinosaur wasn't hard to grow. It was relatively simple. I'd do it again. I would like to see how it performs in combat. Oh, I forget, what mutations did we get? We got congenital hypoallergenia, which reduces incoming damage from larger species. We got tactile endurance, which converts incoming damage to stamina. Truculency, which has a higher chance of knocking off animals that are latched onto my side. And photosynthetic regeneration, which gives us our faster stamina regeneration during the day. Those are pretty good for, like, endurance. Hopefully we get to live out this life, and then we'll pick up some other things like bleed resistance. I think that would be a good one to have. And probably the hydrodynamic swimming speed one. I might take advantage of that, as people said that one's pretty good. Make it a girls' broadcast. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. This is about dinosaurs. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like raptors in the distance. Probably over there by those big rocks. They like to sit on those rocks. That was pretty cool. We already had our first Rex sighting, not even 5 minutes into the stream. This like advanced hide and seek. When the seekers find you, they get to rip you to shreds. How's the Tenno? He's got great camouflage, dude. I've been here in the delta in the tall grass, and as you can see from the tall grass, bro, maybe I've never seen Tennos because all they have to do is just lay down and they just disappear. But honestly, it's been pretty chill. We just saw a huge Rex go walking by that way. He had no idea we were sitting right here. Yeah, we'll see how he fights pretty soon though. Just after I ended the stream yesterday, one of the content creators that does a lot of guides on the dinosaurs and like does the breakdowns on the attacks, how much damage they do, you know, how they're effective in combat. He released a brand new video on this dinosaur, so I did get to pick up a few tips. Okay, there's a croc in the water here. I just heard him talking. Okay, was he talking in global? Yo, Rex, let's make a truce, my friend. Okay, yeah, so he's probably in the water there talking to that big Rex. None of my business. I'll stay out of that one. But honestly, I see us getting to 100% here as being a pretty chill time. A lot of it just real laid back over here in these smaller waterway areas. Getting easy water, easy food. Trying to keep our heads down. You guys know me, I like some PvP action, but I'm also going to try to play to the strength of this dinosaur, which seems to be having a pretty low profile. That's a strength. Troodons. I hear Troodons now. At least one. And he's big. Might have some friends. I wouldn't mind playing a Troodon. We still got the galley in storage too. I don't know how to take things out of storage, so that'll be a learning experience. Yeah, all in all, it's just a pretty chill day in the Delta. Yeah, the Rex went off back that direction and probably met up with some big crocs down in the Delta. Crazy biz. Somebody's saying they played Maya 3 times and kept dying as a baby. Well, I guess they didn't figure out the right kick attack then. I thought I saw something, probably just a trick of my eye. Yeah, see, this thing keeps a pretty low profile. So I think down here in the river delta is probably a pretty safe place for me to be. That, what is that, a Herrera? Over there by those trees, or a raptor? Hmm. I don't know. I saw something over there hanging out by those trees, though. I don't know if he saw me. It was pretty extreme distance. The model was bugging out. All I know, it was like really far. Yeah, we're already up to 80%, so... Yeah, it's seeming like about 1% per in-game hour, approximately. So another 20 hours before we entomb. I don't even know if there's a way to check to see if there are other Tyrannosauruses. You can see the controlled apexes, the T-Rex, Deinosuchus, Allosaurus, but you can't see any of the other species, their counts. So it looks like some Omnis are packing up. Oh, Omnis is another restricted one. Looks like they're about to have eggs coming in. So it's gonna be another flood of Omniraptors, which is cool. R9 is actually pretty well equipped to handle Omniraptors, if played well, which I don't know how to play well, but I watched the tutorial. Yeah. I'm hearing some other big predators. Let's see if this hiding spot is any good. I think it'll work. It ain't the best, but I think it'll work. Nope. There's a mix pack or overpack symbol I smell over there. I hear a big T-Rex calls. I think I see a tail too, a giant tail. Yeah. I can just barely make it out. Right back here, there's a tail sticking out behind that rock right there. Yeah. And if it's that big that I can see it back here, it could only be one thing. It could only be a T-Rex. So next, I gotta reevaluate if this is a spot I want to spend any amount of time in, or if I should just get up and vacate the area. Yeah, that's a lot of big T-Rex calling, man. A lot of it. Hmm. Now we've got the fog. Hmm. I see Kitty's still online, no life in it. We've played in groups with that player several times. Pretty solid player, not afraid to get into some PvP. I'd group with him again. And they're like popping off over there. It's like there's a fight because somebody didn't let the young ones eat first. Dang. None of my biz. I see a pterodon up there in the sky. It looks like there's still mix packing. Hmm. Must have been a big killer or something. People were begging for the organs and stuff. Like, jeez, crazy. Might be a nice time to use this fog to mosey on back. You know what I mean? Super dense fog. Perfect. Yeah, I think I would like to kind of give them a bit more space, you know? Oh wait, is all the food right there? Okay. Maybe we gotta kind of hang out over here for a minute. Thought I could jump further than that. Can I eat it or not? Come on. I really don't want to be here for too long. Right about here looks good. Jeez, man, those Rexes are like right over there. Yeah, what's up there? What is that? Call you Colty. I don't know. Hello. I don't know why they gotta keep it up, dude. They're just like trying to intimidate everybody. I see a server admin has just said the spam calling Rex in the distance needs to quiet down. Alright, so the Omnis are about to get out and start hunting. They're talking about destroying their nests. They really need to not be talking about that in global chat. That's kind of a mistake on their part. Now the only question is, are the Omnis going to come at us? Yo, there's something here. Is he dead? I can't tell if he's dead or not. I think he's dead. Okay. Um. Yeah, I should move actually, because his body's gonna like attract other stuff. Well, there you go. I killed that thing so fast I didn't even know I killed it. Did he even hurt me? No. But trust that something will probably come for that body. So that was surprising. I bet. I mean, if I was shocked at how fast that happened, I bet he's sitting there going, "You mess with the horse, you get the hooves." I wonder what kid he's playing today. Oh, what do we got there? It's a triceratops. That's kind of my food. Should I take him out? Nah, we'll let him go. Wait, where did he go? I can hear him eating, right? Yeah, there he goes. I don't know if you guys saw him. I saw the little dark shadow. I wish they would stop with all the noise. Yo, what do I want to do? I'm trying to just live my life, man. I'm just a solo Tanatosaurus. Oh, look, there he goes. He's only alive right now because I killed the croc. That croc totally could have took him out. Run, little guy, run. Is there running for all he's worth? That was surprising. We've had more action than I expected this early. We even got a kill. Do I hear something walking? What do I hear? Wonder what was up with that baby croc, man. He had to be like so desperate to come up and try to mess with us. Is that it? Do I hear something finally? I hear something splish splashing. I can't see it yet, but I fully expect it to be something that, probably another small croc. Or maybe there's something just getting a drink nearby. Maybe that's what I hear. Whatever it is, I can't see it. Otherwise, I'd let you know. This guy's asking where the Trikes, Rexes, and Stegos want to fight. It's like, dude, just follow the sound. Sure, you can hear it across half the map. Maybe I'm wrong, and nothing's coming for the free meal. It could vacate this area a little bit. I see food is spawned back that way. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get a drink here. And we'll at least get away from the noisy Rexes. Yeah, this is great because I knew that there was good food spawns back here, but I had to wait for it to come back. I don't want to be that close to the water. Nice. White eyes. Alright, now you see this nice patch of tall grass. We just kind of lay here. And bam, we disappear. Just like that. Oof. Ninjutsu. We just disappear. Now I don't have to hear the Rexes. I don't have to hear the flies of that dead crocodile. It's the river. Wind. Maybe that rainstorm coming in. Yeah. Chill, relax, dino experience. Let's go. I wonder if it's going to show my kill already. I'm going to pull up the website. Nerf official. Profile. Combat. Okay, yeah, the NA. Sorry, it had me on the wrong one. Oh, it's not connected. Hold on, I gotta connect. Blah blah blah. Do I have to authorize this every day now or something? I don't know. Okay. Yep, there it is. Enantosaurus 1. Cool. I'm gonna take a peek at the heat zones, population heat map. Let's see what's going on right now. Okay, yeah, we're over on the south side of the delta, and over on the north side, on the opposite side from us, is where all that heat's going on at, and a little bit further up too, by the bridge. It's showing a little bit not quite so hot, or by where the Rexes are, but that's understandable. Most things are not going to hang out in that area. Yeah. Yeah, see, the perfect diet is pretty cool because I think that's the only one where you'll get like the stamina regen bonus, and it doesn't go like up and down with the rest of them. I think it's just there just for having a perfect diet, you know, as well as the locked health regen, you know, and the resistance stuff being up higher, which is pretty cool. Some people say that stuff doesn't matter. I say they're freaking idiots and they can keep playing that way if they want. Got the ADHD pretty bad. Alright, so we're right about at our peak. Got a max speed of like 43.2, bite force of 40. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. 1,800 kilograms. Nice. What did I say was that? 86%? Yeah, that's about where I expected it. So yeah, around just before nightfall, this day cycle, I expect, we'll be ready to entomb. Let's see if anything else is dumb enough to try to fight us. I'm still laughing at myself for like kicking the dead horse, so to speak. The croc. I don't know, man. His eyes was still glowing. I didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know I killed him. Maybe he was already like on the verge of death because he was starving or something. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know how he found us. Maybe we were big enough that his like little built-in heartbeat sensor thing or whatever went off, or maybe he saw us get a drink and eat something, then lay down, and he was just there stalking us. He wasn't sure if he wanted to do it or not. Then he was starving so much he finally said, "Oh, whatever, I have to do it." Then he got curb stomped. When he could have waited like 3 more minutes, maybe. Unless he was starving that bad, but he could have waited and then caught the little trike. He definitely could have grabbed that trike in the water, 100%. What is sun up? Yeah, man, it's already sunrise. That was pretty fast. And now that it's older, it has a more varied diet. Now, because there used to only be like three of these here. The potato vine, rosola, and the coconut. Now he can eat cashews, pumpkin, papaya, Brazil nuts, and also get some more different stuff here and up here. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, check out another beautiful sunrise. I do really like the lighting effects in this game. Like they tried to make it pretty realistic for the, impact of the sun on the vegetation and all. And like having a moving light source like that and having the game's entire environment like be affected by that is pretty big undertaking, and I think they did pretty good with it. Is it perfect? No. It is unique. Makes for some really good shots too. Like, I like watching the shadow creep down the wall and stuff. Definitely something I would do in real life. Sit around and watch a good sunrise or something, watching the sun come around a mountain valley onto like a particular rock face that I like. Okay, so that sounds like raptors chit chatting over yonder. I wonder if any of them will find me today. Large footsteps. Could be a trek. I don't know. Nope. Rex. The Rexes are on the move. So I keep feeling like I hear like sneaky footsteps. Probably just tripping, but you know. Cool, man. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Got a good hiding spot. Only guy to have found me instantly unalived. Uh, yeah. I'm acting like I'm not safe because I know I'm not safe. You're never safe. $88.967. I guess I'm just really nervous because this thing has been like really blessed with luck of just not being noticed. Being in a high traffic area at a moment in time when that area was not occupied by anybody else. We dodged a bunch of raptors too early on in our life when we were trying to make it to the sanctuary. We ended up abandoning that task because it was just too hot to get over there. There was like Ceratosaurus, Omniraptors, Herrerasaurus, all kind of stuff around there. So we just bailed out on that and went for the perfect diet, patrol zone, migration zone route, which worked pretty well. And then we just spent the majority of our time hopping around the delta between the different land masses there. Uh, it's been an active migration zone, so there's lots of food. Even though it's a hot spot, we just, well, just keep our head down. And it's kind of like this. Watch the world go by. Just watch it all burn. I don't care. This thing doesn't have as much of an appetite as the extra large size omnivore or herbivores like a triceratops. Even like these plentiful bushes, I would probably still eat all of them in a single pass, non-stop, just one to the next, and still not be satisfied and have to move on to the next area. So like that's one of the big downfalls of playing a trike is that when you get big, just like the big 10 plus ton carnivores that are like always hungry, as a trike, you are always hungry. There is never a time when you do not eat everything around you. Just eat absolutely everything. So in that sense, the Tenno is a lot more convenient to grow because like I can just pick this little area and be like, okay, this is my territory right here. I'll just kind of hold this. Even to the point where like that little trike, he came and ate off of that one bush, and I was like, I don't even care. It's not gonna affect my food stores. Whereas a big trike, I'd have been like, nah, bro, that shit's mine. You gotta go. There's a big trike, that shit wouldn't even been there, but I would have ran them off. I have run other herbivores off from my feeding grounds as a trike because I just knew that there's not enough, and I tell them, no, dude, you can't eat that. That's mine. You gotta go. And a lot of times they understand, especially when like the big guys come walking up at you like, if you eat that, I'm gonna gank you with these horns. They're like, okay, all right. Oh, somebody ran the Rex off. They're saying, go on, get lost, Rex. What? He got called fat asses. Hunt something yourself. So it looks like they went and tried to corpse bully somebody, and it didn't work. One of the Omnis died. That sucks. Not really, I don't care. Got a little green booger that's twerking. Crazy. Okay, that's a baby Rex shaking it. Maybe? I guess they got the Toy Story color theme going. It's the only thing I can think of. I want to keep the Y diet up for the perfect diet. Do I see any around here? Yes, some over there. Is it worth the travel, though? Let's see if that was even the right move. I think it was. I think it's right here. It's so close to the water, I hate that. Oh, it's a stego. The fuck was that? I think that guy just lost his friend. Yep. Well, yep, that was that guy's friend. Yeah, I saw. Good luck, little taco. Yep, that guy lost his friend. That dude booked it with the body, too. He didn't even hang out down here. Does he want me to protect him or something? Bro, he is so lucky that thing did not come and get him. Bro, that's my food. Now he's coming over here to eat my food. Dude. Do I start something with him over this? Like 91% grown. Yeah, this guy's here. He's gonna like eat all my damn food. Can't believe he came over here and ate all my damn bee diets. He came over here specifically for those. Ugh. At least he left those. But no, I really did not want the taco hanging out here. He'd draw too much attention. And he has a much bigger appetite than we do because his species is probably like a little more than twice the size of mine, probably like 2.5 size, maybe even 3 times bigger than mine. His species is way bigger. Oh, there's the croc. What do you think he's up to? Where's he at? He just breached the water over here. You think this guy's gonna be as dumb as the last one? Come walking up over here on me? I saw him. I know he's here this time. Just so that we're at an understanding that, yeah, I know you're there. I thought I was gonna get him, but I guess he's just a little bit out of reach. I tried though. I tried to get him. Because here's the deal: that guy's gonna grow up pretty fast. All right, so it looks like those are crocs talking over there. They're all talking about how they were gonna uh yank each other, waiting for somebody to be AFK or something. That's why I can't play as crocs, dude. Once they start releasing some of these other aquatic species like the baryonyx, the ostroraptor, they had the mangroves open, and there's like more options for the crocs to hunt. It'll be a lot better, you know. So it sounds like some raptors over there. They probably don't know that I'm over here though. Why would they? I don't know how fast that croc is growing. Pretty soon he will be big enough to grab us. But will that time come before we're ready to just go ahead and die a natural death? I don't know. That's why I went ahead and like tried to instigate that with him and be like, nah, I need to take you out right now, buddy. Like, that guy was not reacting like he was getting like hit any kind of serious. He wasn't making any sounds either, so I don't think I was actually hitting him. People are all like, there should be no camp in Sanctuary for fuck's sake. Dude, you don't have to go to Sanctuary. It's not even necessary. Like, a lot of people treat it as necessary, but like only if you're on a server that doesn't have like a prime tracker. You know, Nerf NA here has prime trackers, so I can always just go, what have I done? I could just go prime list and see like what task did I complete, you know? So I'm be like, oh, okay. And then I could go slash prime, which is just going to tell me that I'm a prime specimen, but it'll tell me how many points out of 5 I have, you know? And before you get all the zones and everything, it'll tell you how many of each zone you've completed. So you would know like what you got to do. But like, I didn't. Yeah, I got perfect diet, migration, patrol zone, never went infertile, never muscle spasm. So I didn't go to sanctuary. Didn't need to. Got a Rex and an Aloe mix packing. Alright, looks like Anki has donned his golden name tag. He's officially on the clock. There's a moderator on the clock. Alright, we're at 94%. We're pretty much on schedule. I think we'll be able to entomb right around midnight or so. Just a guess. Yeah, how's the Tenno been? Well, it seemed pretty dominant in a couple of fights I had, which wasn't much, but, you know, it was something. We got 1 kill with it. Hey, I'll take it. It counts. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. I mean, all right, I'm back. I mean, honestly, guys, with how like absolutely action packed and exciting our last 2 dinos were, uh, Gallimimus and Miosaurus, I really don't mind this 10-0 being a very relaxed lifespan with minimal conflict. That's a nice mix up to know that okay, we can still play a land creature that doesn't have to be a part of all that big mix up if it doesn't want to. Kind of stay out of it. Yeah. There's some kind of action going on over there. Sounding kind of crazy. All right, 95%. Okay. Yeah, I'd say we're pretty much right on target with where I expected. Yeah, I'd say we probably don't have to do much of anything. We could just kind of chill out right here. I don't know how the next Tenotosaurus life is going to go when we do Entomb. Because this thing spawned up like right smack in the middle of the map. It was pretty crazy, kind of difficult to deal with. A really weird spawn. Yeah, I know there's a little croc right here. What am I even worried about? I know he's here. Big enough to grab me? I don't know. Maybe. By now, possibly. Very possible that he's big enough to grab me by now. So I wanted to fight him earlier when he was smaller, but he wouldn't do it. Oh man, they're raging out in the global chat about mixed backers. Global chat's always going off, man. Let's see, alright, 268 players online right now. Hmm. I guess it's gonna be a rainy, stormy night then, huh? You know what? I was looking at the heat map of the European server this whole time, not of the North American one. Wasn't much different for the area that we're in. Okay. Well, I'll just like take the same path I did this time if it puts me in the same spawn area. I'm not even gonna bother with trying to go by the bridge or anything. I'll get hydrodynamic as like one of my early perks, so like I have faster swim speed across the river, and kind of hope that I get a spot that doesn't have a bunch of crocs. Night vision activate, huh? Yeah, it's getting dark. I might be bothered to get up and eat. I don't know. Possibly. For chance. You know, the only bad thing is if I entomb right here, then something will be drawn over here to eat my corpse. Hmm. Trying to figure out what those noises are. Maybe it's like small carnos. I'm thinking maybe I just like hop over there and then I go up that way to entomb. Hmm. Whatever it is over there is just really noisy. Can't put my finger on it. Somebody's asking the Ceratosaurus to give up a body. Yeah, right. That's what Sarahs do. Right. 97.467% growth. Hmm. What do you guys think? Entombing in the middle of the night? We won't be able to see, but also most stuff won't be able to see us because we'll just be really, really small. Like, yeah, knee high to a human, it looks like. So maybe that's what we do. I'm thinking doing it under cover of night. Who'd have thought that we could have spent our whole life in Delta and it been like really chill? Honestly, that's usually not the case down here. But as a 10-0, we managed to find a nice secluded area away from all the drama with good food and water sources, really low amount of predators, excellent camouflage cover for hiding in, and just really an overall good growing experience. Now when we come back, our mutations will be much more powerful. We will have I think that'll be up to like 20% right there for the reduced incoming damage. Should be up to like 35%. And that'll be up to 10% for bucking chance. And then the stamina regeneration, I'm not sure how much. Maybe it's like 5%, maybe it's 10%. I don't know. But we'll find out here in a minute. We'll find out here in just a moment. $98.467%. I thought the Meosaurus was like a lot of fun to play with. I really like that one. Because we started off the stream at the grow rate at about was it 76% was where we were when we logged in. So now we can tell you pretty much accurately how long it would take on Nerf NA for 1.25% growth rate to go from prime to 100%. And it looks to be about an hour and a half. So that's how long your elder stage is for the Nontosaurus. About an hour and a half. So you can influence your growth before that up to the elder stage because you get a growth rate increase depending on your diet. So however much diets you manage to maintain throughout that, the higher your diet value, the faster your growth rate. So that's a variable, but from the elder to the 100% death point, that one is set in stone. Now, should we boogie out of here? I don't know if I necessarily want to feed that one croc, because he's just going to get bigger and probably keep hanging out in this area. Then again, there'll probably be a corpse wipe by the time that I get back down here. So... anyhow. 99.301. Yeah, I called that out about 2 hours before midnight game time. Yeah. It was pretty accurate. Here. 99.634. Almost there, man. We're almost there. Can you believe that nothing ate us? Nothing even came close to eating us? This thing lived an entirely peaceful life. Like one stupid croc that came up on us, and that was it. Honestly, I can't believe that. Wow, our speed dropped considerably, as did our bite force. $99.967. Wow, I had to throw in one more 6-7 at the end there. Yeah, well, here we go. Alright, where are we? Okay, we're down by the beach. Alright. Not a bad spot. Alright, there's a migration zone trigger. I feel like I should have got some PZ triggers too by now. Oh! Please no. Oh. Heart freaking pounding. Oh man. Oh, why is this such a hot zone all of a sudden? The map just updated. This spot is like super hot. Nice. Yeah, I don't know how that's the first patrol zone, but whatever. Okay, I think there's crocs that way. Yeah, well, regardless, I can't stay here. Okay. I have to go back across. I don't have a choice. Alright, we just got our perfect diet. Huh. Says I'm pretty firmly in it. Whatever. Big stuff fighting. Alright, there we go. Patrol zone 2 out of 4. I don't even know what that is. Okay. Oh, there's the fight over there. Or are they fighting? Oh, it's a couple of Miasauruses, huh? Maybe I can group up with them for a minute? Where'd it go? Yo, it's Kitty. Long time no see. Yeah, last time I saw, yeah, they tried inviting me to the group. Guess not. Okay. Alright, yeah, you don't want none. Yeah, I think he knew he was in a bad disadvantage. Maybe I gotta go over there for it or something. I don't know, but I went through a bunch of PZs that like didn't trigger for whatever reason. That's not close enough. I guess we gotta get around the rock, huh? Eh. My boy's gotta be bleeding out by now. I really hope the Croc doesn't notice him come in here, because Croc was up there watching. My heart is absolutely pounding right now. I must be really bad with tracking. That's all I got to say. Heart pounding. I gotta get multi-chambered lungs, man. Yeah, dude, if I had multi-chambered lungs, we would not be in this predicament. 100%. This guy probably didn't know when my bleed stopped and just... The bleed doesn't, like, highlight through the bushes. So once I'm in the bushes, it's really hard to follow the bleed trail. You know? I think we're small and we don't have our claw attack because I kept trying to use it, but I couldn't get it to work. Let me make sure I have something set up. Where's that manual alt attack? Is that in gameplay? I think that's in gameplay. Yeah, manual alt attack. Okay. Because I kept tail swinging when I wanted to kick. So I think that right there was messing me up. Okay, applied that. Alright. Wow, we're full stamina already. Awesome. HP. 87. Throw size. 45. Ooh. Was he back? You think it's him? What's up, Yog? By the way. I think it's still him. Now, I'm trying to get Prime. I need one more patrol zone that has, like, failed to trigger for me. And I don't know why. I'm pretty sure that's that same Herrera that was in the tree up there. Now, if I get over here to this patrol zone, will it trigger? But I'm pretty sure I've already been in it, so I don't think it will. Yeah, for whatever reason, this one doesn't. Or, still there. Whatever. We shall figure it out. I think I'm gonna go back to the east. Down towards the beach. Honestly, I expect this to be pretty difficult. That's why I opted for a running start like that. Okay. Freaking chicken. Why is that thing following me? Oh. Okay. I'm not gonna bother with the little guy. I think we did pretty good in that one fight. Especially considering how we ran completely 100% out of stamina. That was pretty rough. Yeah. I did not factor in this part. Okay, I guess we're not getting up that way. I tried. I'm sure there's another more reasonable route. Alright, we got our next mutation. Traumatic thrombosis, gastro region. That's actually really good. Good lord, though, I feel like I need multi-chambered lungs like right now. Yeah, it was weird that guy was hitting us, but we weren't getting too much stamina back. Well, you guys back up. Okay, you guys are still chill. Alright. Okay. Now, get down here to this first PZ that we came through that it never gave us credit for. Thompson, anything? Coconuts. Alright, we got it. Control zone 4 out of 4. We are now eligible for Prime. Okay. Guess there's no coconuts up there? Okay. One moment. Because that's just... Alright, I think that's what's got me killed so many times. We're going to go over here to key binding. And, yeah. Alt key. Now, wonder how much that's going to change me. Whatever, I'll just have to deal with that later. What's the second layer of functionality? Do I have to, like, click something else? Whatever. Alright, so let's see if that little thing right there... Okay, now that works. Okay. What's that? Wanna be friends? Why are you running? Can we be friends? What are you? was mad at that little thing. Maybe he was trying to get me to save him from whatever that was. Oh my god. Well, you saw it here. Nothing I could do. Absolutely nothing I could do. That was crazy. Is he good at tracking? Is that my dino breathing or him? Bleed's not bad. Yeah, I did not expect to find a fully grown Carno over here. Well, I kind of did. It's happened before. There's no way. You don't think this guy's actually still in here looking for me, do you? Okay, right now we are fast, man. Like, really fast. I want to book it back to Delta. Okay. My free lick is no longer that. Alright. Good to know. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that was unnecessary. Never done that before, didn't really need to now. Mm. I wonder how our group was doing from earlier. Yo, what's up, E.T. Mankey? We're playing, The Isle. It's a pretty cool dinosaur game. Yeah, we managed to, survive with our asses barely...
And his name is
Hey.
John C.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I love it when they push that button. Uh... Yeah, we managed to just barely escape with our asses here a couple times already on this fresh entombment. Point of this game is to survive all the way up to 100% growth, you know, live a full happy life, and then die peacefully in your sleep. And when you do that, you get to upgrade your dino with even more perks, and all your old perks, you keep them, and they get powered up too. So we're at like stage 2 here. These are our 2 new ones, but then we got these ones here from our last life. So, yeah. Getting up there. And now that our size is getting up a little bit, it won't be so easy to bully us. We're growing really fast. Yeah, got a pretty good growth rate here. And we're cooking, man. We're cooking. We got 1 kill with this thing in our last life. It was just really chill. We didn't run into a whole lot of problems or nothing. This time it's, well, a little less chill, but we survived. Somehow. Dude, that guy came for us, man, but we, like, weren't there, and we pulled that awesome ninjutsu move. It still surprises me how it works. Like, I know how it works and why it works, but it still surprises me that I'm actually able to pull it off. That guy was pretty close to us. Like, he was, like, really close to us. Oh, might as well grab some water too while we're right here, right? Maybe nothing will grab us. Maybe. I'm just really paranoid. You gotta be paranoid, man, because there's giant crocodiles here. Crocodiles to link the school buses out here. Like... But it's also one of the reasons why I'm here, because I'm pretty fast, I got a pretty long jump, I can jump over most of the rivers. And, is that Herrera boy from earlier? Did you notice me? Yeah, he's doing a little dance. Alright. I guess we're chill. Yeah, if anything comes over here and fights me, I'll take it out and he can eat it. He knows what's up. I know the guy's a carnivore, but it's not like we're mixed back and he's up there on the rock. I'm down here in the grass. We're just having a mutual understanding that, yeah, I know you're there. You know I'm here. Let's be nice neighbors, right? We could be chill. Because that guy knows he can't get a one-shot kill on me. And if he tries, I'll just smash the shit out of him. I've actually got range to reach up and hit him. So he doesn't really want to try that. But I wonder what happened to Kitty. I can't grab it and bring it back to the dude. If I could, I would. Boy, it's getting dark. That looks terrible. Sounds like trouble in Dreamland. So I should, in all honesty, go the other way. I don't even know what that is. Some kind of little something over there crying out for help. Hey. Yeah, poor kitty. Last time we were grouped up with them, we were some Meosauruses, and I left her in the jaws of a Prime Rex as I hightailed it out of there to save my own skin because there was absolutely nothing I could do. It was a crazy ass scene. Like, I don't remember where that was. I have no idea what they're talking about, but I can't ask them because then it would be like location dropping. Okay, let's check our mutations that we got. We have reduce damage from larger species, convert incoming damage to stamina. Bucking has a higher chance to dismount. Regenerate stamina faster during the day. Increase swimming speed. Reduce stamina regeneration threshold. Oh, we're looking pretty good on the perks there. I think what I would get next is probably bleed resist and maybe traumatic thrombosis. Yeah. Either the bleed resist or photosynthetic regeneration or HP regen and faster movement speed. Something's on the ground. I don't know if it's her boy. We're talking about for the sun to come out anytime now, bro. We ain't even hit midnight. It's only 2200. That raptor did have me like slightly worried earlier just because I was so small and I couldn't get my ult attacks to like work right. I might have it worked out okay now, maybe, possibly. Okay, yeah, it's just a chicken. But in all honesty, I think we're pretty chill right here for the moment. For the moment. It looks like the croc's moving around with whatever rotten stuff that is. Yeah, cool. I see lots of Y diet around. I'll probably want to go get that because that's like my lowest one. I just don't want to be doing too many river crossings. You know, for obvious reasons. I wonder if that's my Herrera friend. Oh. Okay. I see you there. I just want this little white flower. Okay. Oop. Okay, cool. I gotta wait for my hunger to go down a little bit so I can make the most out of that. Because I really would like to make the absolute most out of that. Almost at 6-7%. And then we can say the thing. I do appreciate that the trike was chill enough to not gore us. Let's eat that flower. I was really kind of pushing my luck with eating the flower after he showed himself and was like, "What's up, bro?" And was like holding his ground. So you notice he kept an eye on us. Like, no, dude, I just want the flower. Just want that little white flower behind you. Like that's all I want. All right. Honestly, I could probably do for a little A diet. Normally, I never need any A diet, but I think that's going to be the one we're going to go for next. I mean, this trick, we got the same idea. We're going to chill down here by these waterways because it's a little bit easier to fight when you can restrict the carnivore's movements. A big trike like that has like really big advantage on the shoreline. A trike player will always take advantage of the shoreline. So he probably can't be grabbed by. Honestly, I don't even think he could be grabbed by the biggest crocs at this point. He's huge. So he's got a pretty good spot there. Anything that comes to fight with him, they don't have a lot of like footwork. They don't have any area to get away from him, so he can like kind of corral them over into an area where it will be easy for him to get the 1-2 KO. Bet you that guy probably plays trike like a lot. Probably pretty good at it. Oh, looks like Miosaurus, and they got a young one with them. I would have never known they were there if he didn't call them out. Dude, they're all like, "Did you see them?" Big Trike's like, "Who's he talking about? Did he see us?" Like, us, dude. We're over here playing elite hide and seek. Like, if only the carnivores knew, if they just like come on down Delta a little bit, there's a shit ton of herbivores spread out here across these various little islands, just kind of hunkered down, chewing on the tasty bushes, you know, having a nice peaceful life. Okay, so these guys are like eating up all the food in the area. Fantastic. Is that some more white diet like right here? Nice. Did not even notice that. Awesome. Yeah, the Miosaurus family, they're fighting and arguing with each other. They're not really fighting, but they're arguing. Saying there's not enough food. That one dude's a fat ass and keeps eating the bushes in one bite. Just pulling the whole bush up out of the ground, just it's a nice feeling as a herbivore to be like, yep, I just walk up to that tree and I just eat that tree. I mean, like the fruit on the tree? No, like I just eat the whole tree. How many kills do we have with this 10-0 now? Did it go up? Is it still just one? I think it's still just one, probably. Yeah, it's still just one. You asking me what I am? Probably. 71.597% grown. Yay. So it took an hour and a half to go from elder phase to 100% and entomb. And then it's looking like another hour and a half to get back to prime from that point. It's about an hour and a half grow time, hour and a half play time. It's pretty well balanced. You're not going to have that full hour and a half of playtime, though. You probably have like an hour of it because the last 90% or last like 10% is just really downhill. It's like we've already lost some speed. We were faster at our midlife than we are now. We were like 44 miles an hour. It's either that or that mutation that we had gave us a speed buff in the daytime and we didn't know it. I thought that was attached to the health one, not the stamina one. What do we got over there? That looks like the Mayas. Okay. Good animation on eating this plant. That's really cool. Yeah, those sharks blend in really good. I wonder what these guys are doing. Nope, nope. Like, yeah, just. I'm just a 10-0. Chill, bro. Oh. Is that a Dryo? Yo. Is that a Dryo? Oh. Trudons are out in force. We're glad that little shark didn't murder me. He looked like he wanted to. His little fat ass probably could. Oh, that's the sound of raptors. Oh my god. Guys, like, hear any Rexies or see them? And I'm thinking to myself, actually, no, I haven't heard any in a while. And then we hear it off in the distance. Alright, 0.1% growth to go to our prime state. There it is. Alright. Now. Probably get that for speed and healing. And then gastro or traumatic thrombosis. Alright, traumatic thrombosis. Oh. Dang. Oh my gosh. Yo. Okay. Yeah, those guys were definitely big enough to grab me. Yeah, I got all the bells and whistles. I know there's gotta be a way up on that rock, huh? Maybe if I do like this? Maybe not. Ah. Why is he antagonizing them? Okay, that's not working. Where did my buddies go? Alright, looks like they're still over there. What's my stamina regen at? 15% plus our perk, making it like, what? Yeah, like 30%. Boy, they doing that. Yep. Those guys really want to fight bad. Yeah, that's right. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. What did you say? I got hands, bro. I got hands, bro. Yep. I can just about outrun you. He found out, man. He found out. This is pretty alright. We got these strikes to run around with. Might just be me. Is that a turtle? Oh no. I see a whole bunch of lipids over here though. Yeah, it looks pretty clear from up here. Oh. Wonder what it is. That's just a practice shot. Okay, I got the chicken.